All right, hey. I am Miss Rigg. I am the school social worker on your campus. I'm not sure if you've seen my face around or not, but I believe that I was told you have been having some not so happy thoughts, and so you were brought into my office to kind of talk about that stuff. So I'm happy to listen to you and hear what you have to say. If you feel like you want to share those thoughts, I'm here to listen. Um, just before we start this conversation, I want to let you know that I am a mandated reporter. So that means that if you make any threatening statements towards yourself or towards others, I am mandated to report that. But anything else that you say is confidential and it stays between you and me and it stays in this room. So I just wanted to open up the conversation with that and let you take the floor. So if you want to tell me or feel like you want to share exactly what thoughts you're having right now, just to kind of fill me in.
You mean like right now, right now?
Um, yeah, so I was, you were referred to talk to me because someone disclosed that you might need someone to talk to. So if you just want to tell me why you think that you're here with me right now.
Yeah. Probably because I like said some things that I didn't really mean. I just, I'm having a hard time. Like, I'm a senior in high school here, and I'm about to graduate, and like, I'm just kind of worried, like, about going off to college.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I think I'm depressed.
Okay.
I don't know. I just have a lot of feelings in my head.
Yeah, senior year is definitely really hard. I hear you. It's stressful with any college applications that you're thinking about and things like that. So I totally get why you would feel maybe some stressful feelings or some anxiety towards any change that might be happening in your life. I'm gonna just go ahead and be blunt and ask you, have you ever contemplated suicide?
Um, I mean, I think yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've thought about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm hearing that, and with that answer, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to what we call the Columbia Suicide Severity Rating Scale. So it's just basically a list of questions that, if you're okay with, I'd like to ask you, just so that way we can kind of see where we're at. It's kind of a guided conversation just to help both of us out. With you organizing your thoughts and with me understanding where you're at. So, is it all right if I ask you the questions that are on this form?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, thank you. And just be as open as you want to be.
Okay.
So, have you wished you were dead or wished you could go to sleep and not wake up?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you for being truthful. Have you had have you actually had any thoughts of killing yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, okay. Have you been thinking about how you might do this?
Mm, I mean, the thoughts cross my mind. Does that count?
Cross your mind as in what thoughts cross your mind?
Um, well, like sometimes I think if I like went to sleep and didn't ever wake back up,
Mm-hmm.
then like all my problems in the world would just like go away.
Okay. Have you thought about what actions you would take to reach waking up or reach going to sleep and not waking up?
Mm, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have you started to work out or worked out the details of how to kill yourself?
Maybe like in my head. Does that
In your
count?
head? Yeah, that counts. I hear you're having thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. With this question, details, have you thought about a specific action plan?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you disclose exactly what thoughts you've been having?
Well, I'm really embarrassed about it.
That's okay. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to listen. So.
Okay. I just, I don't know. I just know that people probably don't typically think about this, but
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes I think because my mom has a really big medicine cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
and so I think if I just like take a bunch of pills, like I saw it in that Netflix TV show.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I can't think of what it is.
13 Reasons Why.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, I've
Yeah,
heard of that one.
yeah.
Okay.
I saw it in that, and I was like, oh, so people do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I hear you. Thank you for sharing. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask some more questions about um, suicide and your thoughts. How many times have you had these thoughts? Do you think less than once a week, just about once a week, 2 to 5 times a week, daily, or many times each day?
Um, I don't know. Maybe like never really thought about this.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like once a day, but I feel like because there's only 2 more months until graduation, and I feel like the more I get closer to it, the more I think about it
Okay.
during the day. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So I'm hearing you say, like, as the deadlines kind of approach, your anxiety is ramping up and you're getting a little bit more nervous and things like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
really nervous.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. As events get closer, it's normal for people to get more nervous and more anticipatory of what's going to come. That's totally normal. So, um, when you have had these thoughts, how long do they normally last?
I don't know. I think it's different every time.
Different every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say, like, if we were to take the average, would you say maybe like 5 minutes, a minute, hour, longer than an hour, 4 to 8 hours?
Maybe like an hour.
An hour.
Yeah.
An hour on average. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, when you have had these thoughts, could or can you stop thinking about killing yourself or wanting to die if you want to? For example, you're easily able to control your thoughts. You can control with little difficulty, some difficulty, a lot of difficulty, or you are not able to control your thoughts.
Probably some difficulty because sometimes when I think about things, it's like it comes into my head and I can't get it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say like pretty much like that.
Okay. Are there things, anyone or anything, for example, family, religion, pain of death, that stopped you from wanting to die or acting on thoughts of suicide?
Well, I don't like shots or like needles, and like I don't have any tattoos or anything like that. I got my ears pierced, but it hurt really bad.
Okay.
And so I feel sometimes when I think about it, I wouldn't want it to hurt. Like people, that's why I think like if I just went to sleep and didn't wake back up, it wouldn't hurt. It would just like kind of happen.
Okay. So I'm hearing that the pain is something that you wouldn't want to experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What sort of reasons did you have for thinking about wanting to die or killing yourself? Was it to end the pain or stop the way you were feeling? Or was it to get attention, revenge, or a reaction from others?
Can you repeat the question one more time?
Yeah.
I'm still kind of confused.
No, that's okay. Thank you for asking. What sort of reasons did you have for thinking about wanting to die or killing yourself? Was it to end the pain or stop the way you were feeling? Or was it to get attention, revenge, or a reaction from others?
Well, when I think about it, I think that like I'm just afraid to move away and be by myself.
Okay.
So I don't know what that would be if it's like, because I'm just worried about like being alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to be. But like my mom, she's like making me go to this college,
Mm-hmm.
and she said it's gonna be really good. Like, but I like none of my friends are going to college. Like they're all staying here.
Mm-hmm.
So um, I don't know. I'm just kind of mad at her, and I feel like she doesn't like care about me. Like I think she just cares about school more and about how good that the school looks for me to go to it.
Okay.
I guess attention because um, I just want her to like feel sorry for me or like want me to do what I want to do, but she like isn't letting me do that.
Okay. So I'm hearing that you're frustrated with your mom for some pressure that you're maybe feeling and things like that. Okay. And that's totally normal to feel frustrated with our parents. One thing that I do want to ask you is I'm hearing a lot of talk about your mom, and even though you're maybe vocalizing that you're frustrated with her, it does sound like um, her thoughts might mean a lot to you. Is that something that I could say?
Yeah, I mean, like, I want her to be, like, proud of me, but I don't know. I feel like she has such high expectations, and I don't know if I can do what she thinks that I can do.
Well, do you think that she would miss you if you were to die?
Um, I didn't think about that. She probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably would.
Yeah. And it sounds like you guys have a good relationship, even though she's putting pressure on you. It sounds like you care what she thinks, and so I just wanted to bring that up. That I'm wondering if she might miss you.
Yeah.
If you were to suicide. I have a few more questions in this form. Have you ever made a suicide attempt?
No, I never tried to do it.
Okay. Have you ever done anything to harm yourself?
Not on purpose.
Okay. Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit?
Sometimes I go and like roller skate around my neighborhood with some of my friends, and we do like tricks and stuff. But I mean, like, it's not to like hurt ourselves, but they're kind of crazy tricks. So
Okay,
I could hurt myself.
Yeah, but it's also kind of just being crazy and having fun with your friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever done anything dangerous where you could have died?
Probably the rollerblading tricks.
Rollerblading tricks?
Yeah.
Okay. How serious would you rate those? Like, what could happen while you're roller skating?
I could fall and hit my head.
Yeah. Okay.
But, I mean, or I could break something.
Are those in an effort to kill yourself?
Oh, no. Okay. No, I would never. It's just kind of like, it's thrilling.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to get hurt.
Okay, I hear you. I was just clarifying, just for my own understanding. Okay, well, thank you for answering all these questions. I want to go ahead and, yeah, thank you for your honesty and your openness in talking to me. Moving forward, since I am hearing that you don't necessarily want to suicide, is that a correct statement?
Yeah.
You're just feeling a little bit anxious about maybe heading off to college and things like that. Okay, that's completely normal. I was nervous when I went to college too. Everyone kind of has those feelings. Well, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people.
Really? Is that true?
Really? I felt nervous on my way to college. I know a lot of my friends felt nervous on their way to college. That was a little while ago, but I'm sure it's the same way. Maybe you might want to ask some of your friends if I know you said that some of them aren't going to college, but they might be nervous about graduating high school in general too. They might be nervous about maybe starting a new job or anything like that. So yeah, just to normalize that feeling a little bit. Sorry. Moving forward though, is there anything that we can put in place to, when you do have those thoughts, is there an action plan that we could take to kind of curb those thoughts and maybe stop them and focus on something else?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I want this to be specific for you, but maybe something to think about is, I heard you say that you like roller skating and that's fun for you. Is there any type of hobby that you like doing or any activity that you like doing that, or someone you could talk to that might get your mind off of having suicidal thoughts?
Um, well, I do like roller skating, so I guess I could ask my friends if they want to go roller skate,
Mm-hmm.
or I could just go do that by myself, or like take my dog roller skating and go for a walk.
Yeah.
Was that something that?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly something, yeah. If
Okay.
you think that that's something you could kind of pick up and do and you're having those types of thoughts, I think that's a perfect intervention.
Okay.
Um, is there anyone besides me that knows that you're having these thoughts?
No, I
No.
just talked to my dog.
Your dog.
Yeah,
Okay. So your dog knows.
because he can't say anything back to me.
Yes,
So
dogs are great secret keepers. I totally feel you.
yeah.
They are great at that. Is there anyone that you would want to tell so that way someone can hold you accountable outside of our relationship? Would you be comfortable sharing the information with anyone?
Maybe my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah, he's in college right now too.
Okay.
So, and I've never talked about it with him. But
Mhm.
I could probably talk to him.
Yeah, and that way you could call him if you're having any thoughts too.
Yeah.
Would you need help guiding that conversation, talking to him, or do you think you could do it on your own?
That might be kind of nice. Could you help me? Is
Mhm.
that what
Yeah.
you could do?
Maybe
Okay.
next time we meet, we could get him on the phone together. If you want to text him and say, "Hey, could you call me at this time?"
I didn't know
Maybe
that
we
you could do that.
Yeah, we could call him, and that way, just for a little bit of support, if you don't necessarily have the words to say, things like that, I would be happy to help you have that conversation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would like that.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. So maybe next week when we meet again, we could text your brother and ask him to call during that time. Does that sound good?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think that's a good idea.
Okay. And then, would you just like me to keep checking up on you at school and ask how you're doing and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I come by your office?
Anytime.
Okay.
Anytime if you see me in my office or even in the hallways or anything, feel free to stop me in my tracks and talk to me. I'm
Okay.
totally open to that. But I'm hearing that we have a plan. What do you remember the plan if you're having any suicidal thoughts?
To go roller skating
Yes.
with my dog.
Yes. To go.
If my friends can't roller skate.
That sounds great. Okay, so we'll try that. Keep me updated if you find that that's working for you or if we need to kind of explore some other options. But we're going to do that, and we're going to talk to brother next week and hopefully come up with another support system for you to kind of talk about those thoughts if you're having them again.
Okay.
Do those both sound accurate and something we can do?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate your willingness to work together and keep you safe. We want to keep you safe. So I will let you head back to class, and I'll find you at the end of the day just to check up on you and see how you're doing a few hours from now,
Okay.
and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Thanks for meeting with me.
Thank you.
All right.